Esta clase modelo tiene por finalidad mostrarles la dinámica de nuestras clases desarrolladas por nuestros profesores canadienses. Bien, también debemos señalar que el aforo máximo de alumnos que manejamos en nuestras clases virtuales es de 15 personas aproximadamente. Sin embargo, pueden ingresar un poco más de personas en esta clase modelo, ¿no? Bien. Sabemos que hoy en nuestra audiencia tenemos también participantes, ¿no? Conectados de diferentes países, como pueden ser Chile, Perú, Ecuador, Bolivia, Colombia, México, entre otros más. Eh, Darles a todos las gracias por asistir a nuestro evento. Bien, comentarles rápidamente cuál es la dinámica de la clase. Esta clase tendrá una duración de 60 minutos, será desarrollada por Jackline Ken, a quien en breve van a conocer. Al término de la clase les comentaremos bien brevemente acerca de las características de nuestros programas de inglés, los beneficios de estudiar en Canaway Academy. eh, Le comentaremos también acerca del descuento exclusivo que hemos activado el día de hoy para todos los asistentes a este evento y responderemos todas sus preguntas. Algunas reglas antes de comenzar: ubicarse dentro de una buena señal de internet. Bien, por favor, es importante también mantener la cámara encendida a lo largo de la clase. No dejemos que la virtualidad sea una excusa para dejarnos de ver. Levantar la mano para poder participar, realizar preguntas usando la ventana del chat. Bien. Y por último, comentarles que la clase será grabada. Bien. Y sin mayor preámbulo, iniciemos nuestra clase de hoy. Hello, Jacqueline.
Hello, is this Maritza?
Silvia.
Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia.
Hello.
Hi, Sylvia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, so can I start right now then?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So Francisco and Paula are my two students, yes? Can I hear you guys say hi?
Hello.
Hi, Francisco. And
good
Paula,
morning.
are you there? I think Paula, can you hear me? Maybe Paula can't hear me. Okay, so I'll start anyway. So guys, my name is Jackie. Okay, Jackline Ken, but you can call me Jackie. I am from Toronto. Okay. So if you ever want to come to Canada, Toronto is a great city to visit. You guys can come here. Now, Francisco and Paula, will I get to see your faces today or no? Francisco, is it possible to turn on your video?
I'm so sorry. I'm working right now.
Are you working? Oh no.
Yeah.
So I don't even get to face meet you. I just get to voice meet you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is hard for me today.
No, that's okay. That's totally fine. Okay,
Thank you.
so then Francisco, when you can participate, please participate. And if you can't participate, just let me know in the chat. Teacher, I have my boss here or something. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so first of all, how are you, Francisco? Having a good day?
Yeah. Everything
Yeah,
is okay. Thank you.
that's
How
good.
about you?
I'm having a pretty okay day. It's not so bad. The weather in Toronto is not so great, so yeah, but everything else is okay.
All right. Nice
And
to hear.
Paola, are you back? No problem, Francisco. Paola, are you back? I guess Paola isn't here. Okay, so Francisco, where are you from?
I'm Mexican,
You're
but
Mexican? Okay.
now I'm working in California, USA.
That's pretty amazing. Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's a great place.
Yeah, I can imagine California is a dream for most people, I would say. The weather is great. Life seems to be okay. Yes?
Most of the time, it's
Most
okay.
of the time. That's a good answer. And Francisco, why are you learning English?
I learned English in my university,
Okay.
and have I won a scholarship,
Okay.
so I went to Canada in
Oh,
2017.
mm.
And that's why I can understand a
Yeah, you understand really
little bit
well.
of English.
Hmm. Okay. And you're taking it now because of work or just to improve your English?
Uh, just because I want to improve my English,
Okay.
I would like to study a master degree in Canada or maybe another place where I can talk in English. You know?
I totally understand that. Yes, I guess when you become a little more fluent, it's a lot easier to understand meetings and different people who speak with different accents. Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's right.
totally understand that for sure, for sure. Okay, so Francisco, then this class is going to be very easy for you. But if you don't understand anything, please let me know. Okay, I
All right,
won't go through the class too fast. It'll be very slow and very well paced. Okay.
all right. Thank you.
Okay. So before I start, out of curiosity, when you're looking outside right now, Francisco, what's the weather outside?
It is sunny right now.
It's sunny. Oh, can you
Yeah.
send me some sun?
Send you what, please? Sorry.
Send me some sun. I need sun in Toronto.
All
Toronto
right.
has no
Yeah.
sun.
It's cloudy right there.
It's very cloudy
Oh,
and miserable. Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna send some sun
Wow,
there.
I'll catch it. Thank you very much. I
All right.
appreciate
All right.
it.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Oh, Paola, are you there? I wish Paola could participate. I guess she's not, eh? Okay. All right. So the sun, it's sunny outside in California, cloudy over here in Toronto. So when you're looking at these pictures, what do you see? Like what kind of weather do you see?
Uh, it's like snowstorm.
Yes, there's a snowstorm. Very nice. What else do you see?
Other one is sunny,
Yes, this is
windy,
sunny. And very good. There's windy. Uh-huh.
windy. There are a lot of fog. I think it's the name of the
Yes, you're right. Fog. So you
fog.
call this generally foggy. It's foggy.
Foggy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's raining.
It is raining. Yeah, very
It is
nice.
raining. Cloudy.
Cloudy. Very good.
I don't know what the name of that is. Like mm, light. Uh, what's the name?
Lightning. Yes,
Lightning.
lightning.
All
Very
right.
nice. So what kind of weather is this when there is lightning and thunder? What kind of weather is that?
It's a storm.
Yes,
I don't know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Stormy. No, that's correct. This
Stormy.
is correct. It's
All right.
stormy.
All right.
And this one?
It's a rainbow. I think it's like it appears after the rain.
It does appear after the rain, right? And it's kind of cool a little bit, right? So
All
out
right.
of all these, which one is your favorite?
Yeah. Maybe I'm a little bit crazy, but I like it now.
You like snow, it's because you live in California. That's why.
Maybe.
If you live in Canada, that might change.
Yeah, when I was in Canada, student in Canada, I
You
enjoy
still?
a lot of the snow. So I
Okay,
think
Francisco, you're special.
I think I think I could be there and be happy.
Mhm. Okay, well, come back, okay? So,
Thanks so much.
so when we are saying what kind of weather it is, we usually use the same way, like you said, when you're saying California, it's sunny, it's stormy, it's windy, it's foggy. That's pretty much what you say, but you're pretty familiar with that. So I'm just gonna go here and Francisco, can you look at the bottom of your screen? Do you see a little bit of a pen that says annotate on there?
Let's see.
Like where
Because
it
I'm in
says
my cell phone.
share, you're on your
So,
cell phone. Okay, so you might not be able.
yeah,
Okay, so let me just point at the picture and you tell me which word matches with it. Okay, and try to use this expression. It's sunny today. Okay, or you can change today to tomorrow to yesterday. Talk about the weather in California. Okay,
uh,
so
yeah.
this picture here, what word would match with it?
It's rainy.
It's rainy. Very good. And could you give me, let's say, was it rainy in California last week?
I think like 2 weeks ago, it
2 weeks
was
ago?
it was raining a lot.
Very
So
nice. Very, very good. So if you were to give me that as a sentence, how would you give it to me? I'll try and type it out to talk about the
I
weather in
think
California 2
it,
weeks ago.
I think uh, it was raining
It was rainy. Very good.
two two
Uh-huh.
weeks ago
2
in
weeks
California.
ago. 2 weeks ago in California. You got this. Francisco, you're actually really good. So generally this is pretty easy. So I'm going to make it a little difficult for you, okay? It was rainy 2 weeks ago in California. Very nice. And Paola, if you're listening as well there, I hope when you get a chance you can participate, okay? All right. And what about the second one? What word would match with it, Francisco?
It is snowy today.
It was snowy today. Very good. And what about this one?
Foggy.
It was foggy. Very nice. Yes. And what about this one?
Uh, windy.
It was windy. It was windy.
Windy.
Very
All right.
windy. So this one here, you pronounce the W-I, windy. Okay.
Windy.
And
All right.
and what about this one here?
Sunny.
It was
It was sunny.
it was sunny. Very good. And what about this one here?
Stormy.
It was stormy. Very good. And what about this one?
Cloudy.
It was cloudy. And what about this one?
Partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy. So sometimes, when you don't really see the sun, but the sun is there, we use this
Yeah.
expression, partly cloudy. It's partly cloudy or it was partly cloudy. Okay. So how do you feel about this expression? Okay.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, it's
practice.
pretty easy, right?
It's nice because I think I have problems with some pronunciation, with the pronunciation of certain words. So
Okay,
I
so
think
let's go through the
it's great.
pronunciation then. Let's go through the pronunciation, yeah? How do you pronounce this word?
It's cloudy.
Cloudy. So that pronunciation is perfect.
Cloudy.
What about
Alright.
this one here?
Windy.
Windy, very good. And what about this one?
Rainy.
Rainy, very nice. And what about this one?
No.
Snowy.
No.
Yes, very nice. And this one?
Sunny.
Perfect. And this one?
Partly cloudy.
Nice. And this one here?
Stormy.
So you have to pronounce that Y. So put a little emphasis on that.
Stormy.
Stormy, stormy.
Stormy.
So
All right.
yeah, look at this Y like a little I, okay?
All right.
Yes. And what about the last one?
Foggy.
Foggy. Very nice. Very, very good, Francisco. Thank you. So do you have any questions before I move on to the next slide? Or these words are pretty okay?
No, I think it's okay.
You think it's okay? Okay, so Francisco, you have some people that just joined class as well. So let's meet our new students. Valeria and Mayra. Hi, guys. Valeria, are you with Kanaway or are you a student? Okay, that's a silence on that end. Mayra, are you a student? Mayra, hello, hello. Okay, so Francisco, it seems like it's you and I today. So let's help everybody else. Sounds good? Okay, so weather uses adjectives to describe what is going on, okay? So let's see how we are pronouncing these words here, Francisco. How do you pronounce this?
It's hot,
Hot,
warm,
okay. Uh-huh,
cool,
uh-huh,
and cold.
and cold, very good. And what about this one?
Wet,
Uh-huh.
I don't know, humid. I think so.
Yes, nice guess. Actually, very, very close. So humid,
Humid, all right.
humid, very good. And this one?
Dry,
Dry, very good. So if I say, what's the weather like today? And you give me an answer, it's hot and humid, right? Can you give me can you give it a try, Francisco, using some of
yeah,
these words?
yeah. I think
Okay.
today it's hot and dry here in California.
Today it's hot and dry. I bet, eh? And dry here in California. I can imagine. Yes. I've been to California only once and it is hot and dry.
Yeah,
Okay. And what about yesterday? How was the weather yesterday?
I think it's the same. It was the same.
It was the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
like 2 weeks ago, it was cold and humid.
Ah, that's a nice sentence. Very good. Thank you. 2 weeks ago, it was warm and humid.
No, cold and
Cold
humid.
and humid. Sorry. Cold
Yeah,
and humid? Wow. That must
yeah,
have been really chilly.
yeah.
That's sweater weather. That's definitely weather for a sweater. Okay. And what about your wish? What do you wish the weather was like today?
Um, it's because I'm working right now. I would like the weather a little bit cool and maybe humid.
Ooh, I would like the weather to be a little bit
All
cool
right.
and humid.
Yeah,
Okay, very nice. You're giving me great sentences, Francisco. Okay, and what do you wish the weather is like tomorrow? Or what do you hope the weather is like tomorrow?
I think it's gonna be hot
I
and
think it
dry
will be hot.
too.
So you could just add here, I think it will be hot and dry just like today.
Just last. All right. Just like today.
Oh, I hope it's nice for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well done. Very, very good, Francisco. So, Francisco, are you able to put any sentences in chat at all? Can you try to send a
Uh,
message through the chat?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll do a little practice with that in a moment, but let's go through seasons. What's your favorite season?
I think summer
Summer?
or winter. I am in a cool place,
That's true.
but
You did say you like Canada. So,
like yeah, like Canada.
okay. Why do you like summer?
Um, because there are a lot of activities that comes in summer. Like you can swim, you
That's
can
true. Mhm.
um, I don't know, maybe go to a river or be
But that
in the
is
beach.
true. Uh-huh. Do you like
Um,
swimming?
yeah, I love
Yeah.
swimming.
I don't know how to swim. I wish I knew how to swim, but I don't know how to swim. Okay. And what about winter? Why do you like winter?
uh, I think some uh, views are beautiful with snow.
That's
Uh,
true.
you can see the animals and I don't know, maybe the trees. And
That's actually true.
yeah, I think it looks so good.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? You know what? Actually, I do agree with you. Winter is very special that way, Francisco, especially when you wake up in the morning and it's like pure white snow. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a beautiful view.
definitely, definitely a beautiful view. I agree. Wow, you described that really well. Okay, so let's do a little pronunciation here. What is
Alright,
this word here?
spring.
Spring. Very good. Do you know what this tree is?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Do you know what this tree is? Do you know what these flowers are?
I really don't know exactly the
These are
name of the.
actually usually known as cherry blossoms.
um,
Cherry blossoms. They're most famous in Japan, but they're now very famous worldwide because they're so beautiful. So if you
Yeah.
get a chance to see cherry blossoms in the States somewhere, I don't know if they have them in California, but if you ever hear about it, you can go see them. They're beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it it has a lot of flower, right?
They do. They have lots of flowers and they smell good. So
Right. All right.
people take pictures with them. So it's beautiful to see actually. And what about this word here?
Summer.
Summer. Very good. And what is this word here?
I think it's autumn.
Yes, it is autumn. Do you know the other
Autumn.
word for autumn?
No,
The three
I
letter word.
I think I don't have another word.
I think you know it though. It starts with F.
F
Mm. And it's three
or
letters.
two letters.
Yes.
Oh, mm,
You know when
no, I
when
really.
you're walking and then you trip and you
Uh,
F A.
uh, fall? No. Yeah,
Yes,
fall?
fall.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Nicely done. So that's the other word. And Manuel Biza. Hi. Hi, Manuel. Nice to see you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, Manuel. My name is Jackie. I live in Toronto, so I'm a Kanaway teacher. I know
Okay,
you're coming a little bit late, but I teach at Kanaway. And Francisco, I never got to tell you this, by the way, actually. I've been teaching with Kanaway for about a year now for everybody who I didn't get to tell this to. And before I was teaching at Kanaway, actually, guys, I was teaching in South Korea for 2 years. So I have about like 3 years of experience teaching ESL. And I love teaching at Kanaway, honestly, because I get to meet you guys and I get to meet so many different people from different countries. So it's pretty cool. So Manuel, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico,
You're from
but
Mexico. Very nice.
yes, but I live in Canada.
But you live in Canada. Where do you live in Canada?
In Kitchener.
In Kitchener. Amazing. I love Kitchener.
Yes, yes, it's cool.
It is very cool. I know some students who live in Kitchener too, actually. Some students from Kanaway who live in Kitchener. It's very cool. They also say that they really like it. So Manuel, have you been in Canada for very long?
Um, 8 months.
8 months. Did you like winter?
Yes, yes.
Okay, very
But
nice.
only I liked the first month.
You only like the first month
Yes,
when
yes,
it looked pretty and then it didn't look pretty anymore?
yes. It's very cold.
Oh, yes, winter is very cold. But generally, Manuel, when you get to experience summer, then you will enjoy Canada a little bit more. You'll get to travel a lot more and get to see really good weather. Okay. So don't give up hope yet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Manuel. And Manuel, please feel free to participate as well. Francisco is doing really great. And I know everybody else is kind of listening in, but if you want to participate, Manuel, my class is very open, so you can participate, okay?
Okay,
Okay, perfect. Okay,
thanks.
so we were just here talking about autumn and fall. And the last one, Francisco, how do you pronounce it?
It is winter.
Winter. Very nice. Very, very, very good. So, Manuel, can you pronounce this for me as well? Francisco kind of did a great job, but can you do one for me as well?
Okay, spring,
Uh-huh.
summer,
Mm-hmm.
autumn,
Autumn
and winter.
and winter. And autumn is also known as fall. I think in Canada, we mostly call it fall, but you will hear autumn as well very often. So if you hear it, at least you know what it means now. Okay, so looking at seasons, can you guess the seasons of the year in Canada? How many seasons do you guys think Canada has? Who knows? How many seasons does Canada have? Francisco, Manuel, what do you guys think?
I think like three, three
You think
seasons.
you think 3
Mm,
seasons? Okay.
yeah,
Um,
I think you have a short summer,
Okay. Yeah.
a little bit longer fall, and then a
Mhm.
long winter.
Long fall, long winter, short summer.
I think that's the seasons that you have there.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll let you know if you're correct, Francisco. Let me see if Manuel, what do you think? 3 or 4?
um, I think that fourth,
You
but
think 4?
yes, the winter is longer than other seasons.
Yes. So, Francisco, you're very Canadian because you think it's 3. We also think it's 3, but technically we do have 4 seasons. It's just that one of them is very short.
All right.
So it
I think
seems
it
like we
depends on the region, right? Where
Yes,
you
it
are living.
does. Yes, yes, yes. Some regions definitely get 4 seasons, like especially BC. BC gets 4 seasons, but then everywhere else, especially Toronto or even Alberta, Ontario and Alberta are very bad with winter. Winters are longer, and the seasons seem like 3 seasons. So I definitely agree with that. Okay, so we're going to play a game where you guys are going to guess some of the seasons, okay? And let me just give me 1 minute, guys. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm just going to share this with you. Please let me know if you guys see this. Out of curiosity, guys, I guess you don't have the link, right? And Francisco, you're on your phone. Manuel, are you on your phone as well?
No, I'm computer.
You're using a computer? Okay. All right.
Yes,
Okay. So looking at these seasons, which season do you guys think matches with the month? So you have autumn, winter, spring, and summer. Which one do you think matches where? So what is January? What season is January?
I think
winter,
it's winter.
January is winter. Very good. And what season is February?
winter.
Interesting.
Winter. Okay. So guys, generally, if you actually had the link to this, you would be doing this game yourselves. Okay. So you'd have it on your computer and it would open up and you would play it yourself. Okay. I wouldn't be the one doing it. Okay. And what about July? What is July? Just kind of going out of order here.
I think it's summer.
July
Summer.
is,
Mm,
we'll put it in summer. Okay. What about August?
Summer too. Maybe it's the beginning of the fall.
It's the beginning of fall. I'll put it here at the bottom. Okay, what about September?
Fall.
September, fall, very nice. And what about October?
Fall.
Fall, okay. What about June?
Um, Autumn. Maybe.
Maybe autumn. Francisco, do you agree? Autumn or summer?
I think it's summer.
I would put it more in in
Oh.
summer as well, Manuel, because our June is mostly summer, thankfully. Okay. Thankfully, it's mostly summer. And what about May?
Mm,
What do you think?
Summer.
May is?
Summer.
Do you think, Manuel, right now in Kitchener, is the weather summer or spring?
Spring.
Spring, very nice.
Yes, yes.
And what about April?
Spring too.
Spring as
too.
well, very good. And what about March? What do you think? I know March is a little bit tricky.
I'm trying to guess between
Summer, I hope.
winter and spring.
Yes, Manuel, last month, was it summer?
No, it's
No, what
spring.
was it? So I'm kind of like with Francisco here. It's kind of in between winter and spring. It doesn't know where it belongs, but it is more winter than spring. Okay, we're going with Canadian weather here. What about November?
I think it's the same. It is between fall and winter.
On winter, yes,
Very nice. And what about December?
winter.
Winter, very nice. Okay, so out of curiosity, let's say Canada was perfect, okay, and we did not have crazy weather. Okay, which months do you think would belong in winter? Because winter is kind of mixed up. So let's see if we can narrow it down. So we have January, February. Do we think November would be more winter or autumn if Canada was perfect?
I think autumn.
You think autumn? What about Manuel? What do you think?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, for sure. So if Canada was perfect, okay, perfect
Okay.
Canada,
Okay.
November would be autumn or winter?
Autumn.
Would be autumn. I would put it in
Yes.
autumn as well because it's at the end of autumn that it starts, winter starts coming, right? And then January, February, well, December, January, February, definitely winter. What about March? Where would you guys put it?
I think it will be spring.
It would definitely be in spring. So ideally, okay, perfect Canada would be like this, okay?
All right.
Yes.
But since Canada is not perfect, then we
Yeah.
have a mix of things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys did so great. That's amazing. Are you guys surprised by any of this? Is this surprising to you? That the weather in Canada is very weird. Is that a surprise?
I think it's mm, I don't know.
Do you
The
think it's
correct
normal?
word. No, normal.
Not normal.
No,
So
the summer it's uh, short,
the
just
summer is short.
2 months.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
the only part that it's surprising.
That is actually true. That's definitely true. So in your own places where you are, Manuel, let's talk about Mexico a little bit. And Francisco, let's talk about California. What are the seasons for that? What are your seasons? Like you have autumn, winter, spring, fall, but is it very perfect? Kind of like, well, not like Canada, because Canada is very weird, but is it perfect in the way that you have March, April, May, spring, August, July, June as summer, and December, January, February as winter, November, October, September, like this? Is it like that, or is it different? Francisco, in California, what is it like?
I think I have not been here enough time to know exactly that.
Oh, okay. So right now, Francisco, you're in what season?
I think it's spring,
In
the
spring,
beginning of the spring.
the beginning of spring.
Excuse me, miss,
Okay.
I need to take a call.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All right,
And
thank you.
no problem at all. Manuel, what season do you think Mexico is in?
In Mexico, the summer and the spring, it's very long.
The summer and
And
spring are very long, okay?
yes, it's a country, it's a warm country.
That's true.
Yes, the winter, it's very short.
Oh,
Yes,
that's amazing. I love short winters. That's very cool. And so you have long summers, short winters, and
yes.
spring is in between?
Um, it's long.
It's long.
Yes, yes,
That's really good. So it's really balanced well, except for winter. Winter is super short.
yes.
That's perfect. Jose, hi Jose. I think Jose just joined us, but I'm not sure if he's there. Jose, are you there? I don't think he's there. Okay, so I'm just going to continue on Manuel. I think Francisco will come join us after. But Manuel, do you have any questions about season so far?
No, not for now. No.
Not for now. Okay. So if you are to give me a sentence about the weather right now or in Kitchener, a sentence like this, how would you describe it? How would you describe the weather in Kitchener right now?
Okay. I live in Kitchener. Um, all seasons or
Generally, sorry. I live in
okay.
Kitchener. So in the summer, what do you think? You can guess this one. In the summer, it is what?
In the summer it's a little hot.
It's a little hot. Okay.
Yes, for me, no, it's not too hot. No.
For you, it's not too hot?
Yes, for me, no.
Okay, so it's a little hot.
Yes.
So do you wish for it to be hotter?
Um, it's a little hot and a little sunny.
So the way when you say a little hot in this expression, it means that it's very hot.
Okay.
Yes. So if you want to say it's not too hot, you can just say that. It's not too hot. Okay.
Okay.
And you said it's a little sunny?
Yes.
And it's a little sunny.
It's
Okay. And what about sometimes? Sometimes what?
Sometimes it's rainy,
Sometimes it's rainy. Very good. Okay. But
but usually or often it's um it's what? Um
I know you have to think about all the weather words.
it's
Is
oh um
is it cool,
cl-
windy,
it's
cloudy?
a cloudy. Yes, yes.
Ah, but usually or often. So you're using usually or often. Which one do you want to use? Choose one.
Um, usually.
Usually, so usually doesn't happen as often, which is good. Okay, so usually, which is okay, usually it's
Cloudy.
cloudy. Usually it's cloudy. Very good. And do you think you know what temperature it might go up to? It goes up to what?
Um,
Take a guess. This can be a guess. It can be any number.
26.
Oh, that would be perfect. Because up to 26 degrees Celsius. Okay. And do you think that happens in the afternoons, the mornings, or the evenings?
um, in the morning. No, in the afternoon.
In
It's
the afternoons. Very
yes, yes.
nice. Okay, very, very well done, Manuel. That was actually really, really good. Can you read it for me, Manuel?
Okay. I live in Kitchener. In the summer, it's not too hot, and it's a little sunny. Sometimes it's rainy, but usually it's cloudy. It goes up to 26 Celsius.
Yes.
In
So
the in
degrees, I couldn't put the little circle, the degree circle in there.
in the afternoons.
Very, very nice. Thank you, Manuel. Francisco, you're back, I think.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
back. Thanks.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so I live in Kitchener. This was very well done, Manuel. I really, really like this. Very, very good. So when somebody asks you, what's the weather like in your city in the summer? You can answer them like this, okay? Or you can even make it shorter. In the summer, in my city, it's usually hot and cloudy and finished. That's okay. You don't have to make longer sentences, but if you want to give more information, then you can give a sentence like this, which is pretty amazing, actually. Francisco, I'm going to get you to
Yeah.
do the same activity as well. Looking at this sentence here, can you give me a sentence with California?
All right. Um, I live in California.
Mm-hmm.
So in summer,
Mm-hmm.
it is hot and dry.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Sometimes,
Sometimes it is uh, cloudy,
sometimes it is cloudy. Okay.
but usually it is hot and dry.
It's hot and dry. Very, very sad weather.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And can you try and guess how high the temperature goes?
Uh, I think it goes up to around mm, 35 Celsius degrees
Wow,
Celsius.
that's really hot. 35 degrees Celsius. And would that be in the mornings, afternoons, or evening, or just all
In
day?
the noon, in the
Oh, in
noon
the
and the
afternoon.
afternoon,
Wow.
uh, it is really hot.
In the afternoon, it's really hot. Oh. So, Manuel, would you live in California with 35 degrees Celsius?
Um, I good like I no
No, it's
because
a
in Mexico it's around 35 or 39
That's
in the
true.
summer. Yes.
That is true. So for you, you don't like hot weather, Manuel?
No,
No.
I don't
Okay.
like.
I don't like either.
Oh, Francisco, sorry. Sorry, Francisco. That's really sad. Come back to Canada,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, I think I have to move.
You do. You really, really have to move.
Yeah.
Paola, Jose. Paola, you're still here as well. And Jose, and I think I just got a new student just now. Lennon. Hi, Lennon. Well, I don't know if I'll get a response on that one.
Hi,
Guys.
this is Jose.
Oh, Jose.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm just arriving.
No, that's okay. Nice to meet you, Jose. Nice to
Nice to
see
meet
you.
you.
My name is Jackie, and we have Francisco and Manuel, who are being amazing students and participating in the class. You guys are doing great.
Nice to meet you.
And Jose, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico City.
You're from Mexico? Okay. Manuel is also from Mexico.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what part of Mexico City?
Yes, Tabasco. Nice to meet you, Jose.
Oh, Tabasco.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
Isn't it really nice when you meet somebody who's from the same city as you are or from the same country?
Actually, we are the same country.
That's
Different
amazing.
city.
Different
but
city, same country. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's very, very cool. And Lennon. Lennon, can you hear me? Oh, Lennon.
Hi, I'm Lenin. In this moment, I'm having trouble problems with my connection. Please give me a minute to reconnect me.
Lennon, that's okay. But thank you for connecting. Thank you for saying hi. That's okay. That's okay. And Mayra is also, I think, having a little bit of connection issues as well. So guys, I know if you're having connection issues, just listen in. I really appreciate you guys being here. So listen in, and if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. If you can type in the chat, okay? Okay, so let's do a little bit of parts of speech. And Francisco and Manuel and Jose, you guys, since you're able to communicate, please join in, okay? So looking at these sentences, can you guys notice some of the differences with the sentences? Let me see. Manuel, can you annotate? Do you know how to annotate, Manuel?
Yes, tell me. Sorry, what's up?
I can show it. You said you're on a computer, right?
Yes.
Okay, at the bottom, there is a little pencil sign. Do you see it? And it says annotate.
Okay.
Can you click it?
Where?
At the bottom, you see where you see it shows, sorry, it says new share, chat, beside remote control.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, it's a little pencil picture, like a
Yes,
pen
yes.
picture. Yeah, click
Yes.
it. Can you click it?
Okay.
Okay, and put it on the screen. Just write anything on the screen. Yes, I see Manuel right there.
Okay.
Okay, so Jose, are you on a computer or a phone?
No, I'm sorry. I'm on
You're
my
on a
cell
phone.
phone.
That's
Yes.
okay. So Manuel, you're going to be our example, okay? Since you're able to
Okay.
actually annotate. Okay, so can you circle the adjectives in these pictures? And by the way, Jose and Francisco, you guys can also call out which ones are the adjectives. Do you guys know what an adjective is? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
So in this sentence, for example, which part is the adjective?
It's raining.
Rainy, very good. So rainy would be your adjective, okay? And
Oh.
all of them, very good. So you have raining and then
Yes, it's raining in that moment.
Yes, it is. It's rainy. It's raining. Very good. It's sunny. Uh-huh. So in here, what are you circling? The sun is shining. Francisco Jose.
I
What
think
do you guys think?
shining is a verb.
Mm-hmm. And what would be your adjective?
Sunny.
Okay. And which one are you circling, Ben?
Sunny.
So Manuel, you can circle, yes. And Jose, what about in this one?
In the snow picture, is that what
Yes,
you?
yes,
Ah,
this
okay.
picture. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Snowy is the adjective, and snowing is the action.
Okay, very good. And what about Manuel, please circle snowy.
Oh, it's snow. Okay. Oh, it's too big.
That's an amazing circle. Thank you. And what about in this picture, guys? Jose and Francisco, you guys are the ones calling out the answers. Which one is your adjective?
Windy.
Windy, very good. So Manuel, please circle windy for us.
Okay.
You're doing great, Manuel.
It's a perfect circle.
Team
That's
effort.
it is a great team effort. I agree, Jose. Okay, so since we've circled the adjectives which we are familiar with, which ones are the verbs? And I think, Francisco, you did a great job of saying shining here was our verb. What about over here? What is our verb?
Snowing.
Snowing, okay. And what about in over here?
Blowing.
Blowing.
Blowing, okay.
No, okay.
And what about, oh, I think actually, can you guys think of any other verbs and adjectives you could use for weather? Ones that you might not know.
Cloudy. And
Cloudy,
I'm
very
sorry.
good. No,
Well, cloudy is an adjective, right?
is an adjective, yes. So
But in
cloudy,
action,
very good.
I don't know.
An adjective or a verb. It can be adjective or verb. It doesn't matter.
Ah, okay.
So cloudy, what else? Francisco, do you remember what we learned earlier?
Yeah, right there. Dry could be an adjective.
Yes, it can be either adjective or verb. It's okay.
Dry, it's an adjective.
Which one? Dry? It's dry. Dry. Okay, we can go with dry. Okay. And what about, guys, you know, when there's a lot of mist, you can't see anything, you're driving, but there's like a cloud in front of you, very misty.
Stormy.
Not stormy. It starts with an F. Lennon. Hi, Lennon.
Hi, flood.
Four. It sounds kind of like 444.
Foggy.
Foggy, very nice. So you have
Oh,
foggy, and then you also said stormy, which was good, very nice. And what about when you are, when it's raining, right? And then all of a sudden, wow, a rainbow comes out of the sky, and what is that? And you see a little bit of sun, but some clouds. Sun, but clouds.
Partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy. So that's the word we're using, partly cloudy.
okay.
Very nice. Okay, can you guys think of anything else? There's so many adjectives and so many verbs we can use to describe weather. But for now, just remember these, okay? They're really, really great and very, very common. So let's go through them. Guys, I love that you guys are speaking. So I'm going to get you guys to pronounce this. Okay, everybody, okay? What does this say?
It's raining.
It's raining. Very good, Jose. Let me get Manuel and Francisco to join in. Lennon, you can join in as well if you want. And what does this one say? It's rainy. Very good. And this one?
It's sunny.
It's sunny. And what does this sentence say? The sun is shining. Thank you, Lennon. Manuel, Jose, and Francisco, I lost you. And what about this one?
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. What about this one?
It's snowy.
It's snowy and
It's snowing.
it's snowing. And what about this one?
The wind is blowing.
The wind is blowing. Very good. And
It's windy.
it's windy. Very good. Do you guys have any questions about pronunciation at all? Are there some words here you like, teacher? How do I pronounce this? I mean, blowing is it's pretty okay. Snowy, shining, snowing, raining, sunny, rainy. I think you guys got this for sure, for sure. Okay, so Victoria and Halifax are two capitals, okay? They're capital cities that are on the opposite sides of Canada. Victoria is on the Pacific coast and Halifax is on the Atlantic coast. But the summer sometimes can be interesting in both cities, okay? Let me get Jose. Jose, can you read this for me?
Sure.
Thank
It's warm today and very sunny. It's a little windy. I think it's refreshing. Sometimes it's rain. It rains. Refreshing. I'm sorry.
No,
Sometimes
that's okay.
it rains in the summer, but this week it's very dry.
Very, very good. I like this word here that Jose pronounced. Refreshing. What does that mean? Refreshing.
When you are acting to avoid the hot weather.
Okay, when you're trying to avoid
how to explain it.
No, that's okay. You're trying to avoid the hot weather. That's one explanation. Let's go with that a little bit. And Francisco, what was it that you were going to say?
I say that it's when the weather is getting cold.
Okay, when the weather is getting cold. Okay, so avoiding hot weather is getting cold. And Manuel, what do you think refreshing means?
I think that it's when the weather is too hot, but maybe a day it's cold.
And then at the end it's cold. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So
guys, put the temperature down.
Okay.
I'm
just to simplify it, put the temperature down. So all of you are actually correct. So refreshing means when you, let's say for example, it's very, very hot in the summer and you have a bottle of Coke and you just, aha, and you feel so good, right? That's refreshing. So that feeling comes usually when after something has made you hot, usually. Okay, so as it's saying, it's warm today, meaning it was very hot and very sunny. It's a little windy. I think it is refreshing. Okay, so that's a really good word to use when somebody asks you, how is it today? It's a little bit hot, but it's refreshing because the wind is blowing. Okay, so you can just say that. A nice word to use. Let me get Francisco. Can you read for me here?
Yeah, for sure. It's very warm today and a little cloudy. The temperature is 21 degrees Celsius, but it feels warmer because it is very humid.
Very good. So it is very warm today and a little cloudy. 21 degrees Celsius, warmer and very humid. Okay, so here you have Victoria, BC, which is 21 degrees. And here you have Halifax, which is 21 degrees, right? And the descriptions of the weather are pretty good. So where would you want to live if you were to choose one city, Halifax or Victoria? Which weather do you like the most?
Okay, in my case, I prefer warmer, but humid.
Warmer by humid?
Humid, I'm sorry, humid. Yes,
no, that's
because
okay.
the dry weather
Mm.
combined with hot, it's like, I don't know, very ugly weather.
So you prefer this one?
Yes, yes.
Okay, even though it's very humid?
Yes, it's like if you're at the beach.
Oh,
Hot, but hot.
I see. Very good. Okay, so you will like this one. Very nice, Jose.
Yes.
And Francisco, what about you? Oh, I think Francisco had to step away. Manuel, what about, oh, I think Francisco is here. Francisco, you there?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay. So you're choosing a weather. Which one would you prefer? Or a city? Which city would you prefer?
Just for the description of the weather, I think I would like to be in Victoria. Because I like the windy weather and I don't know, the raining. It's okay. It's
it's okay, even if it's every day.
I'm not sure.
That's okay. But according to this description, you'd prefer Victoria.
I think so.
Okay, very nice. And Manuel, what about you?
I think that I like live in Victoria.
You'd like to live
because
in Victoria?
yes, because it's refreshing for
That's true.
the because it's windy.
Yes. So you like the wind, you like the breezy air.
Yes, I like.
Oh, very, very nice. And Lennon, are you able to answer?
Okay, if you ask me how is the weather where I live, it's more likely Victoria, but I prefer Halifax.
But you prefer Halifax. Oh,
Oh.
okay. So because you already have Victoria weather. So you want something different. Once again, Mayra and I think there was another student earlier. But Mayra, if you're able to participate, let me know as well so I can call on you. Okay, so let me get Lenin. Lenin, are you able to read for me here?
Yeah.
Okay, very
It's very hot today. It's very cloudy and it's very bright. We are hoping for some rain soon. The wind is blowing and that feels very nice.
Very good. So if you're looking at this, what's the weather like today in Regina, Saskatchewan? Who can tell me? What's the weather like in Regina, Saskatchewan? Based on this sentence.
I think it's like autumn.
It is like the season is kind of like autumn based, partly cloudy, okay, dry, might rain soon, wind is blowing. Ah, yeah, I could go with that as well, Jose. And what's the temperature in Regina, Saskatchewan, guys?
33.
Yes, 33 degrees Celsius. Very good.
Okay.
And what's the humidity? Can you guys see this down here? What's the humidity?
42%.
42%. Very good. And what's the wind like?
31 kilometers per hour.
Very nice. 31 kilometers per hour. And do we know what precipitation means? what does this word here mean? Precipitation.
Rain.
Yes, the possibility of rain. What is the possibility of rain?
20%.
20%. So that's like a 20% chance of rain, okay? And let me get Manuel. Can you read this for me, please?
Okay. It's rainy and wet today. There is very little wind, and the temperature is 17 degrees Celsius.
Very good.
Although
Although
it is not a high temperature, it feels warm.
this
Quality.
equal with equally. To be honest, the pronunciation for me as well is a little bit tricky because this is an indigenous word. So so let's go with it.
Equality is often very cold.
Is often very cold. Very good.
What is equal with?
That is a city or
As a city. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
where do you guys think it is? What do you think NU stands for? Do you guys know? Wait, Lenin, what do you think NU stands for? What, sorry?
I think that is winter.
Nunavik. So it stands for Nunavik. So in Nunavik, Iqaluit is, or Nunavik, Nunavut. So let me write it here. Sorry, just one moment. Nunavut. Nunavut. I think it is Nunav. Yeah, with a U, not a sorry. Nunavut. So in Nunavut, Iqaluit is generally, I would say indigenous, but guys, with Canadian indigenous places, I'm not very good at that. So if you can search this up and see what kind of place it is, but from my understanding, Nunavut is very beautiful. Okay, cold but beautiful. So in the winter, not so great, but every other time maybe very beautiful. So what is the temperature in Nunavut?
17 degrees Celsius.
17 degrees Celsius. Very good. And are they getting rain today or no? Do you think they're getting rain today?
Yes, it's 70%.
70% is very high, isn't it? And what do you think the humidity, well, what do you see the humidity as? What is the humidity?
We have 50% humidity.
50% humidity. Very good. And what day is it in Nunavut?
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Very good. And which weather do you guys prefer? Which weather do you guys prefer? Lennon, I think you might have to mute. Ooh. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So which weather do you guys like? Do you guys prefer Regina or Iqaluit?
I prefer Regina.
Regina for Lennon. Okay. What about Manuel? Manuel, what do you prefer?
I prefer Equality.
Equality. You really like your rain. And Jose, what about you?
I prefer the weather of Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan is better. Okay,
Yeah.
Regina, very nice. And Francisco, what do you prefer? Oh, I think Francisco had to step away. Okay, so looking at the weather that you just went through, I mean, would you say that Canada has the ideal weather, or would you guys prefer Canada to have more summer and less winter? Or do you like the 4 seasons, the different seasons? What do you guys think?
I like the 4 seasons.
The 4 seasons, okay.
Yeah, and in Canada, I think it's very they have it has the 4 seasons, maybe too crazy as you said, but in Mexico
Very
City we have
crazy.
the 4 seasons in one day, so I prefer having a season for 1 or 2 months to enjoy it.
Jose, I'm sorry. Having 4 seasons in one day is not
For
fun.
sure. Mexico
No.
City is fun because you can wake up and it's sunny, then
Mm,
you have winter, then it's rainy, then you have an
wow.
earthquake, and then again another
Oh my
hot
God.
weather. It's
Yes, that's
it's messy
crazy,
here.
isn't it? Yeah, it's very,
Yeah.
very messy. And you know why? I do agree that instead of having 4 seasons in one day, 4 seasons in a year is better.
It's better. Yes, for sure.
Manuel, what do you think?
With respect to Canada,
Mm. Do you like the
okay,
4 seasons, or do you wish for Canada to have longer summers and less winters?
um, I arrived Canada in August,
Mm.
so
Ah,
I was in the last summer, so I don't know,
so
but
this is going to be your first summer.
but
Mm.
I guess that I prefer the summer.
You prefer the summer. So if you were to choose, how many seasons would you give to Canada?
um,
Would you only want 2 seasons, or 3 seasons, or 4 seasons?
4 seasons.
4 seasons? Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. But like perfectly planned, or or are you okay with crazy Canada? Crazy seasonal Canada. Very, very crazy. Lennon, are you there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So Lennon.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay. In my
are you able?
case, I prefer or
Oh, Lennon,
to be honest, in terms of education, they,
sorry, Lennon,
I think that
your
students will
sound
be
is
questions,
really
right?
your sound is really difficult, so we won't be able to hear you. Lennon, can you type it in the chat for me? Send me your answer in the chat, okay? In the chat, type in the chat and just let me know which one you'd prefer. While Lennon is typing that up, guys, can you guys tell me, do you guys remember this? Lennon, you only want 2 seasons? Okay. Okay, and which one? Summer and spring? Okay, but based on films, I prefer autumn. Okay, and which ones would you prefer? Which one specifically? Autumn, spring, summer, or winter? Summer with summer with air conditioner. I'll take summer with air conditioner. Okay, 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 okay. Jose. So guys, looking at these pictures, thank you so much, by the way, for giving your opinions on that. Looking at these pictures, what words come to mind when you look at them? What comes to mind for this picture? Any weather words? Manuel?
Snow.
Snow? Actually, that's not snow.
Oh,
Do you know what this is? This is
It's a
actually it's
lion
a
too.
flower. Yes, and that is a very, you're almost there, dandelion. A dandelion. So a
Dandelion.
dandelion is a flower that grows in summer, and it grows everywhere. It is a very annoying flower, but it's considered a weed. That's what we call it. We call it a weed because it grows everywhere. So people don't like it and they take it out of their front yards or their backyards. Okay. These little white things are dandelion seeds. So those are seeds. Okay. And the seeds, well, with the wind is a dandelion's best friend. Dandelions and wind, best friends. So when the wind comes, it just blows them everywhere. It is not the best thing ever. I don't know if you guys have this. Do you guys have this in your countries? Dandelions?
Yeah.
Is this in Mexico? Yes.
Mexican,
Do
yes.
you like it? Do you like it as a flower or as a weed?
Not really.
Not really, right?
No, it's annoying
It is very annoying.
to our eyes and
yes, very
smell.
annoying. Yeah, and it makes you sneeze a lot. What about this picture? What does it make you think of? So nice. This picture. What kind of weather do you guys think of when you look at this picture? Jose, Manuel, Lenin, Francisco, what do you guys think of? Lenin, you can type in the chat.
I think it's winter because it looks like it is cold. In that particular picture, there are a lot of humidity.
There is a lot of humidity.
Yeah.
Do we agree, guys? Jose, Manuel, Lenin, do you guys agree with Francisco?
Maybe it's partly cloudy.
It is partly cloudy, yes. Anything else? What do you think about the trees? Do you guys know what these trees are called? The trees that never dry in the winter. They always look green. These trees are called evergreen trees. Evergreen trees are trees that don't become brown in the winter. And they're like the Christmas type trees. They always look like a Christmas tree, but they are always green, whether it's summer or winter or fall or autumn, always the same color. Okay. And
okay.
yes, very, very interesting trees. So this weather, I do kind of, with Francisco, because of the snow, it does kind of look like winter, but is there another season it could be? Could it be fall? Maybe? Manuel?
I don't know.
I know this picture is a little bit confusing, isn't it? Just a little bit confusing. But generally, when the water is like that, especially in Canada, usually it's like sometime in either end of fall where it has snowed a little bit, but because of the mountains, it could also be confusing. It could be summer as well, but I would give it maybe winter. I would say winter maybe. Well, beginning of winter anyway, where the water is still blue. The water is still blue, so you can still see the water. It's not icy. It hasn't frozen over. So maybe end of fall, beginning of winter. I would give that to this.
Okay.
What about this weather here? What does this, obviously, what season is this? This one is very easy.
It's winter.
It's winter, very nice. And what season do you guys think this is? It's stormy and maybe windy and maybe very cloudy. It could be any season.
Maybe it's windy.
It is windy, yes. And what season would it be, Manuel?
What season?
Yes, what season?
The winter. I think so.
It could be winter. Yes, it could definitely be winter. Francisco, what about you?
I really don't know, but I think it could be summer.
It could be
Because
summer. Yes.
in Mexico, when it starts raining, it is summer. So I'm not sure
Oh.
Canada, but I
No,
think
that's okay. To be honest, for this, I just want you guys to use some of the words that you learned today. So let's name a few. If here you have partly cloudy, could be winter, stormy. What else is there? Anything else?
Windy.
Windy, very good. Okay. And what about in this picture? What do you see in there, the weather words that you could describe this picture with?
Sunny.
Maybe it's sunny.
Sunny,
Yes.
sunny, very good. What else?
It's warm.
It's warm. It could be warm for sure. Uh-huh. Anything else? Is it clear blue skies?
Yes, it's clear blue sky.
It looks kind of clear. So if it's kind of clear, what word do we use for that?
Partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy, very good. Okay, so based on these pictures, do you think you understand weather now? Would you say yes, you understand weather pretty well? To a certain degree.
Yeah, kind of.
I think so. I think you guys did pretty good. I think you guys got it. So we're going to just do a quick game before we finish. But I don't know if are you guys able to do this? Let me know if you can connect. I'm just going to share the code with you. Just tell me if you can connect to it, okay? Just one moment. Let me see. So the number is this number. Can you guys try and enter this number? Let me see if I can send. Have you guys ever played Kahoot before?
Yeah.
I just sent you the
I do.
links. Okay, I just sent you the link. Click on the link and see if you can log in. And I'll send you the login. Oh, Jose is in. Nice. Anybody else?
Okay, one moment.
That's okay. That's okay, Lennon. Thank you. Francisco, are you able to go in? Okay, I see Manuel. Nice. We'll give it a try and see if it works. Francisco, are you able to go in? And Lennon, okay, I'm gonna start while Lennon is downloading, okay? Lennon, when you join, you can go in, okay? Okay, so Manuel and Jose, you guys are kind of like against each other right now, okay? So see if you can answer the questions. Okay, how do you feel right now?
You're nervous.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm on my cell phone, so I don't get it.
Yes. Exciting and nervous.
Excited, nervous. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
Um,
Very good. That was okay. Now I have Manuel, Lenin, and Jose. Okay, nice. Okay, now look at the image and fill in the blank describing the weather. How is the weather today? It's sunny and choose one.
Okay.
Oh, it's sunny and partly cloudy.
Oh.
My Lennon is in the lead. Okay. And how's the weather today? It's very cold, wet, and
Wendy.
windy. Very good. I think all of you got this one. Lennon is still in the lead. Okay. How's the weather today? It's cool and
Oh.
I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
If it's snowy.
oh, Foggy. Foggy gets this one. Let's see who's in the lead now.
I'm
Oh,
missing that.
Lenin is
I miss
still
it.
in the lead.
Yeah.
Manuel is next. Nice. How is the weather today? It's very hot and ooh.
Right.
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 Okay, so all of you got this one. And Lenin is still in the lead. Oh, Lenin, go Lenin, go Lenin. And how is the weather today? It was rainy, but now it is clear and there's a big, beautiful dash across the sky.
Rainbow.
Rainbow, nice. Rainbow, very good. And Lennon is still in the lead. Wow, Lennon, you're owning this game. Today it is.
Hotter.
Other.
Oh, this one is gonna be
No.
tricky.
Oh,
Hotter
what?
than.
Oh, yes, than yesterday. Oh.
Jose, Manuel, sorry. And the last one. Choose the best answer. The weather forecast says that tomorrow will be dash date this week. Oh. Tomorrow will be
The rainiest.
Rainier.
The
Rainier.
rainiest.
rain, the rainiest. Let's see who won. Wow, Manuel, congratulations for being number 3. And Jose, congratulations on being number 2. And
I didn't recover.
congratulations to Lennon. Lennon, amazing, amazing, amazing.
Congrats.
Very good, guys. Lennon is like, thank you. So guys, this brings us to the conclusion of our class. Okay. How do you guys feel? Good?
Very
Yeah,
good.
sure, great.
Very, very good. Amazing. Do you guys have any questions for me before we go? Are you guys going to come and take Kanaway classes?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yes. Amazing. I love this. I love this. You know what? When you come to Kanaway, you will learn lots and you'll meet many different teachers, okay? And all I want you guys to remember is that you're here to learn English for you and everything else doesn't really matter, okay? So have fun, enjoy it, and try to learn as much as you can, but mostly, most important, number 1 rule, have fun doing it, okay?
Okay.
Yes,
One
English.
question.
Yes, what's up, Jose?
Each level, we will have different teachers, or we have one per level?
You can have teachers actually repetitive sometimes,
okay.
Like because teachers teach different levels. But Jose, any questions that you have, honestly, especially with levels, ask Kanaway admin and the department and your sales rep. They will answer those questions for you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so today this was just a demo class to kind of show you how classes are in Kanaway and to kind of introduce you to the idea of taking Kanaway classes. But any questions that you guys have, please send them to Kanaway, call the sales reps and see if they can answer your questions.
Okay, sure.
All
Thank
right.
you.
No problem. It was such a pleasure meeting you guys. And once again, my name is Jackline Ken. I'm teacher Jackie. Usually people call me Miss Jackie. So that's fine. Okay. So I hope I get to meet you guys another time.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem, guys. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye,
Sounds
everyone.
good, Lennon. Hope to see you again. Sounds good, Lennon. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks. You too.
Anytime. Bye, Francisco. Bye, Christian. Bye, Jose. Bye, Manuel.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.